vault. Executive Command Override Code 00981. We'll reconvene.
Help me, please! We have to get out of here!
Godspeed. Alright. This door opens. Get ready for anything. You know what to do. Keep them off the civilians at all costs. I want you and your companions to look in for the main gate. No fighting, no waiting. Just get out of here. We'll keep them busy.
Kids have gone insane.
What are you doing? We're driving for you, terrorist!
I'm staying out of this. The travel kids have gone insane.
You seem like you're in a big hurry, Vault Dweller. What's the rush? Psychos, you mean? Yeah, that's us. Now I'm asking nicely, why are you out here? Well, then you'd better get running.
moving. This place won't be free of radiation for long. I agree. The radiation is already beginning to fall this way. We should move before it reaches us. With any luck, we'll stay ahead of it. Dr. Rossman had friends at a house just west of here at the top of the mountain. Your science literacy should come in handy along our journey. It's impressive that you can keep it in your mind in spite of what just happened. That's because you're experiencing the same battle fatigue I am. It isn't a pleasant sensation, I assure you. Come on, follow the map marker Dr. Rossman set in your Pip-Boy. We can rest at the safe house until this wears off. I'll follow your lead. Come on, we have to get going. No time to waste. Follow the map marker Dr. Rossman set on your Pip-Boy. It'll lead us to the Pine Haven safe house. Over here.
Well, look who it is. The Chief Girl Scout. Did they have to drag you out of that hole by your hair?
I just lost my whole family, Kira. We're all that's left.
Oh yeah? Well, I lost mine a long time ago. I've always been alone. And now that I'm out here, I like it that way.
Kira? What are you doing?
I don't see why you should live. You're no good to me, you waste space, and I don't like you.
Kira, you shoot her, you're dead. You want to play by wasteland rules, then know that numbers always win.
Fine, fine. I'll let the trollop live. That way all the boys can use her as their personal cum bucket. Great.
The house we're headed to is up ahead. You can either join us or stay here and rot. Your choice. The house is this way. Follow me.
Holy shit! I never thought I was going to see you again. When I left the vault and started walking away, I had no idea there was anyone left. How did you get out? The main doors were all shut, and I sealed the way behind me as I left. Just look. No matter how far from the vault we may get, Jen Hale is a twat, and I want nothing to do with her. So, you're the mighty leader then, eh, tough girl? Newsflash, we're in hell. We don't have any directions. There are no rules. Whoa, okay, fine. I was getting ahead of myself, I get it. Put away the stick. No one on our side, if that's what you mean. So far, I've been alone except for the giant mutant bugs and my rifle. Through the old emergency venting shaft. It's only open when the reactors are offline. That only happens if there's a fault in the system. Since I heard gunfire in the hall, I figured that the reactors were going to overload and self-destruct. I had to take the chance when I had it. There was a wall of steam chasing me the whole way out. It was close. I figured no one else made it. I'm going to make camp tonight. Then I'm going to take this road west until I find the nearest pack of raiders. I'm going to hunt them down, take their shit, find a way into their base, and figure out where they took my tribe. Follow you where? This road looks like it leads nowhere. Well, if Dr. Rossman thinks it's a good plan, then all right. Let's go. Wait, what happened to Dr. Rossman? Why isn't he here? That's so sad. I'm sorry. He was a great man. I'll miss him. He's probably the only one I'll remember in a few years. Come on, let's get to this house and see what we can find. Maybe there's some old ammo we can pick up to help us on our way.
So,
I think this is the house Dr.
This is all of
Rossman
us.
told us about.
We're all that's left. There's so many of us running through the caverns. Someone else must have made it.
I didn't see anyone else after we took out the turrets. I think the Enclave got them.
Well, those freaks outside, who the hell were they? Looks like they were kicking the Enclave's ass.
They were Elsdragon's elite psychos. The raiders that enslaved my tribe. They're the ones I'm gonna kill.
Then you're in luck. Looks like the Vault's reactors blew them all to hell along with the rest.
No, that was only a small raiding party. There are thousands of them out there, and we need to take them out.
This is the house Dr. Rossman told us about. I remember him bringing me here when I first woke up from my delirium. We should find out what happened to the people that lived here, then get some rest. I'll take first watch. We're on one of the highest points in the mountains. The cold air should fall down the slopes and push any heavy particles downwind. The valleys will be dangerous heading back towards the vault. Radiation is a constant danger. Watch your pit, boy. That sounds like a personal problem. I knew these people. They were friends. If you can find them, they won't mind sharing their space. I'm worried about why we didn't see them on the way up here. You're right. No one leaves their weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. Not unless whatever's chasing you is more terrifying than losing your life alone in the wastes. There should be a note left around somewhere if they were forced to leave. These were Dr. Rossman's friends. Wasteland scouts stayed here. If something scared them away from their post, it must have been impressive. I'll search the house for a map. We'll have to get to safety somewhere populated where the Enclave is afraid to operate. We can set our own objectives from there. Maybe we can find work with the locals. The NCR always has contract jobs available, or settle with a tribe. For now, I think your first concern as de facto leader of this gang of misfits is to keep them from falling apart. You saved these people. You are responsible for them. You would do well not to think of them as soldiers. Each of them have reasons they should never be handed a gun. The only reason they're out here is to survive. You have to take control. To do that, you have to stop their argument before it escalates. Fire your weapon into the ceiling, just once. That should get their attention. Don't wait too long, or they may start a fight you can't stop.
When the fuck did you turn into goddamn She-Hulk? Are you on Psycho? Jesus, one drugged out maniac is enough.
What the fuck?
If you don't want to fight, then that's your deal. I have a mission, and I'm going to see it through.
Are you serious? I think that your plan is suicide. We barely made it out of the vault alive. We can't face an army.
You're just cowards. I've studied the Vault archives for years. I know everything about them.
Just want to sit here for a
Your
while.
crazy half-cocked delusions are gonna get you shot. Look, how the hell did you get out of the vault so fast anyway?
There's another way out. Through the reactor's emergency vent. I closed it off and made my way outside.
What? The only way to initiate the self-destruct is to close off the shaft. You allowed the Overseer to... Thank you for saving me in the vault. I really appreciate the way you treated me back there. I would have just stayed down in that room until... well, I'd be dead if not for you. Thank you. Huh. All those cars that were piled up outside the vault? The ones that never made it? I'm glad they didn't live to see us like this. I heard all these stories about the Wasteland Scouts, how they used to go on wild adventures out here and save the day. Right now, I just think it's terrifying. No, my dad wasn't that kind of person. He would never leave the other Wasteland Scouts behind on purpose, let alone his family. I know better than to get my hopes up. If anything, he taught me in our little adventures it's to keep your guard up and your expectations realistic. Right now, I just want to rest. I'll follow whatever plan you and Ben or Kurtz, whatever the hell he's called now, yeah. Alright, I'll wait here until you find what you're looking for.
That was some speech you gave. Let's hope you can hold this little team together long enough to stick to your promises. Good. I'm going to hold you to it. When we find our tribe, we'll fix all of this.
Hey, Eric and I were discussing our plans for the future. Where to go from here?
That was a good speech. Better than what I could do. I feel a little better knowing one of us can actually lead. Thanks.
Well done. You managed to keep our little tribe together. Dysfunctional as it is, we're all still alive. I'm positive. At the very least, they would abandon each other, and without basic survival skills, they'd be dead in a few days. How many of them know not to drink the water or eat irradiated food? Which of them would stand up to a raider and talk them down from a massacre? As long as we're all in one place, we can pool experience and stand against small armed tribes. Otherwise, divided, they'll be alone with the desert and outnumbered by our enemies.
Of course. Complete everything you need to do and we'll prepare in the morning.
Good. We'll need this kind of magic to fend off the demons of this land. Set them along the road and in that stand of trees along the cliff. If a creature of the night sneaks up on us, it'll hit the road first, then run for cover along that ridge. To us, science is magic. You tamper with atoms and machines. We conjure the spirit of the flame and metal. What is the difference beyond the methods? Good. May their flames sear the flesh of our enemies. I have a feeling they didn't live through the winter. I'd check out back and see what you can find in the garden. If the soil is tilled, then they've left recently. We need to travel light and get them to safety before moving on. The Enclave remnants and raiders will both be looking for survivors. The best we can do for them is reach Union City and wish them luck from there. I'd rather travel alone. Groups attract attention. Just one. Find any food and water left in the cellar and distribute it to our companions. They need it as much as you do. And lastly, if you haven't found a suitable change of clothes, you should scavenge what you can. Any one of us still wearing a vault suit gives away our origin. That may not be in our best interest as we meet strangers along the road. The clockwork mind on your arm to them just looks like magic. Very few will understand its origin, except as black magic of the old gods. Only a few generals and businessmen may ever have any idea what it really is. We should try to avoid them. There's a legend of a small device like ours, one that can fit in the palm of your hand. If you find one, you should use it to hide your origin. It seems our companions have finally settled down. Add another tragedy to the list. I read their notes. You can find them on the shelves in the bedroom. It seems they were being tracked by an invisible demon. Eventually it found them here. They fought it, but Catherine didn't survive. The old man decided it was best to bury her here and set off to try and find it to take revenge. It said he travels light and assumes he'll never return. The damage to this house is from a weapon the demon used. I doubt with that kind of firepower it needs their supplies, which is why we found them here. Agreed. I doubt the demon will return to hunt us, but if it does, we should be ready. We should set traps outside tonight to be on the safe side. There are mines in the cellar. You may want to place them. After that, you should get some rest. You haven't recovered from your fatigue yet. It gets worse the longer you stay awake. You should head to bed if everything else is taken care of.